So, you're camming your car or you're thinking about it, watch this video. I'll be telling you some precautions you need to make here and there. If it's your daily car, you need to keep it reliable. So, stay tuned. First thing that you need to be aware of, do not get a huge cam for a smaller engine block. So for example, I have a Cam 274. It's a huge cam, it's an aggressive cam, and I have a small engine block. Well, not really small, but the cam is big for the block. I have a Dodge Charger RT, and the cam is pretty good. It's proven on the dyno sheets that it can make up to 45 to 50 horsepower on our car, in my car, and I think I gained about 45 horsepower from it. But the thing is that only gains horsepower after a higher RPM, around 4,000, I would say, to be honest, 3,500 or 4,000. That's when it starts gaining power. After that, low RPMs, not really. That's the unfortunate part of it. And you can get modifications here and there to make it work its full potential, but it kind of works better on the SRTs. I've seen that through the dyno sheets. It has higher gain through the whole RPM range, pretty much. So yeah, bigger engine block, bigger cam works better together. I think the main reason why it's not working that well, I mean, it's working well, I gained a lot, but because there's not much air coming to the cam itself. There's no much air going into the cam. So that's why I'm planning on porting my intake manifold. So what exactly does a camshaft do? It pretty much adds more power to the car, and it makes it sound sexy. So how does it make more power? Pretty much, if you know how the camshaft looks like, unfortunately I don't have one on me because it's inside the car and you cannot see it. It's a long, pretty much tube thing that has pointy edges to it. And not pointy, but rounded, pointy, and this edges, when it rotates, it pushes up the lifters. Bigger camshaft, different lobes, makes different horsepowers, lifters, push up the engine faster. There's a lot of science to it. Not really sure how to best describe it, but you can look it up online. Just write what is camshaft, or how does camshaft makes the car faster. Since I said it sounds sexy, let me go ahead and start it up and let you hear it. It does not sound as good as a GM when it's cammed. I know GM sounds really good when they cammed, but it sounds decent still. Can't really hear anything in here. Okay, so let's talk about gas mileage. As you can see here, I have a 6.8 mile per gallon, which is horrible. This is the worst I've ever seen on any car. If you have a lower gas mileage than this, let me know down below. But this is the worst I've ever seen. And the reason why it's so low like that, because of course the cam. and second off, I drive city most of the driving is city, and there's always stops, so I will stop, get on the gas, stop, get on the gas. So that makes the miles per gallon worse. On the highway, it's not bad. I do like 15. Well, it's actually bad, like 15, 16, and just downhills like goes into 25. But that's like just for downhills, and when I'm not pressing on the gas at all. So there you go, fuel economy in any car, GM, Fords. I don't think Fords do camshafts change, aftermarket camshaft, because I don't think it makes a lot of difference. But yeah, any make, you'll definitely lose a lot of fuel economy. Last bad reason about camshafts, it makes the car drivability a little bit worse. Not gonna tell you that everyone has their car drivability worse, because I know like just few of people that have the drivability good, which they have like a smaller camshafts. If you have a bigger camshaft, I don't think the drivability will be that good. The car sometimes like jerks when you press on the the brakes. When you brake down, you know, sometimes the jerks, but not too much. Like usually when it's a cold, like when the car is cold and it's a cold start, it does that way often. But when it gets into temperature, it's better. Backing up also feels like just going like that, back and forth, back and forth. Let me start the car and show you if I'm able to imitate that. So you see the RPM goes up and down. I can feel that in the car itself. So the car itself is just moving a little bit back and forth. I don't know if you guys can see it in the whole car. It's probably hard to see. Yeah, you can see it, but you gotta trust me on this one. It's not horrible, like it's just not too bad, but it's just there. Wish it wasn't, but cam life ain't easy, bro. Okay, but enough about all of this. I'm not here to disencourage you from buying a cam or anything like that. I'm here just to tell you like some stuff you need to keep in mind before buying a cam, especially if your car is a daily like mine. You gotta know what you're playing with. Obviously there is way more benefits from the camshaft than just like bad things. For example, makes the car faster, makes it sounds really good, and actually that's it. One important thing, I forgot to show you my camshaft, so let me go ahead and open the hood and show it to you. There it is. Well, for this one, I was just kidding, guys. You cannot actually see the camshaft with your naked eye. It is inside the engine. Whatever this clip is gonna be, I'm gonna put it somewhere. I just need to add this. It's really important for you and for your car and for the place that installing the camshaft for you, or if you're doing it by yourself. You have to know what you're doing. If you don't know any idea about camshaft installation, don't do it. I wouldn't recommend it, because the car wouldn't even start after you install it. Needs a tune right away, unless you want to install it and then like tow it to the tuning place. You must be a good mechanic and know what you're doing, because there's a lot. You pretty much like open up the engine, open the heart of the engine. The camshaft is the heart of the engine, and you don't want to mess with that. There's a lot of torque specs, a lot of stuff has to be in order and stuff like that. You need to know what you're doing, so make sure you know what you're doing, or take it to a reliable shop that knows. For example, if you have a Mopar, take it to a Mopar shop specifically. Do not take it to a GM shop. Unfortunately, that's what I learned. I took it to a GM shop and they had no idea what they're doing. They installed the camera right and they tuned it, but the car was actually slower. Yep, the car was slower, and I had to take it to another tuner, and I paid a lot of money, man, for this cam camshaft swap. Also, it is very expensive. The camshaft itself, itself, like doesn't cost that much. I would say like $600, but then it has a lot of modifications. It's also pretty pricey. So for example, the cam itself, it doesn't cost that much. Mine was around $600. And then you need supporting mods like lifters. For my engine needs a non-MDS lifters, sorry. And springs, head bolts and gasket, and a cam phaser. So everything I think was roughly around 1.5K. I'm not sure, I don't remember, it was a while back. I'll put a link down below on my exact cam shaft I bought, and there's still labor. So labor will cost like pretty much as much as the parts. So it's about 3.5 to 4K job to get done if you're doing labor outside, and of course with the tune should be around 4K, I would say. So yeah, it's not like an easy modification. It's a big modification to you and to the engine itself, and it will change your life. I hope you guys like this quick video. Just wanted to let you guys know, because I have been getting a lot of questions on my Instagram. What camshaft do you have? How's it drive? How's it daily drive? I'm just telling you the truth, man. Be prepared for it. It's not like an easy modification that you'll just put it in and you will not feel about it. You'll know that you have a camshaft whenever you start your car every day. Also, it is very reliable so far with a good tune. I have it for I think 2 years. And the camshaft's been doing great. Nothing broke on the engine, thanks God. So that's good. I'm pretty happy with the installation. Only the installation of the shop, and I'm pretty happy with the tuner. I had a private tuner. He did a really good job. He knows what he's doing. Thank you, tuner, if you're watching. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It will help me out a lot. And follow me on Instagram, Pharaoh_Mopar. It will also help me a lot. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a good day. Aye.